Hello beer tubers, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Today we're going to be doing another homebrew review of a beer sent to me from, by Jameson from Tantrum777. You know his beer reviews. We did a beer trade for some local stuff and a rare beer. And he sent me some of his homebrews. And this is his 1 pound pale ale. And I don't know why I showed the bottle because there's no label on it. But it is his 1 pound pale ale. It is made with a Cythos or Cythos, I think it's something like that, hops, which is a new hop variety. It's a blend of hops. I think people say it seems to be a blend of Simcoe, Amarillo, and Palisade, which is pretty interesting. The cool thing about it is that it's brewed, I think it's with 1 pound of hops, and the hops total, and the cool thing too is that the hops there's no bittering hops in there. It's all late hopped. So all the hopping that's been done has been done from the 15-minute boil mark, or when there's 15 minutes left of the boil, and then dry hopping with the new Cythos hops. It's 5.4% and it's an American style pale ale. So let's get it cracked open and see how it is. Pour it into my pint glass. Ooh, a lot of head in that one. In there. So there it is. Real nice hazy color. It's a dark orange. It probably looks real dark on camera. It is a real dark looking pale ale. Maybe in like a dark amber like category. Pretty dark color wise. Head is huge. 3 finger. I had to pour really gentle because it just stirred up a huge head. Head is 3 finger. Kind of off whitish. Let's check out the aroma on this 1 pound Cythos pale ale. Ooh, that smells really nice. Lots and lots of sweet, fruity hops. A lot of citrus, a lot of sweet orange. Oh, this smells really nice. It's got that hop juice aroma. I do see actually the Amarillo component, because Amarillo does leave a lot of that orange sweet flavor. There's some like maybe a slight amount of bitter grapefruit, some tropical fruitiness in there too, like a pineapple. A little bit of passion fruit. This smells like an awesome pale ale, dude. Yeah, I believe also the Cythos has citra hops in it, and it definitely stands out with that sweet, citrusy, fruity. The aroma on this kind of reminds me a little bit of the Zombie Dust from Three Floyds, or To Øl Reparationsbajer, which are 2 great beers. Little bit of a sweet maltiness in there too, but it's mostly just a lot of fruity hops. Let's check it out and get a taste. Cheers, guys. Wait, IBU count before I carry on should be, see if I can find it here, 67 IBUs, which is pretty cool because there's no bittering hops in there. But let's give it a taste. Cheers. Substantial amount of bitterness for it not being bitter, using bittering hops. The flavor isn't as intense and fruity on the flavor of the beer when you take a sip of it. The body on it is medium. It's dry. Definitely some malt flavors in there. Some sweet maltiness, some kind of sugary notes in there. It does have like a residual sweetness. Also, it does, again, it's not as intense, but it has that hop juice kind of flavor. It's more mild than the 2 other pale ales I spoke of, the commercial ones. It's milder than those in the flavor, but it does feel like an American pale ale that's not walking into American territory, or American IPA territory. Flavors are sweet orange, the pineapple notes. Tropical fruit is a little more toned down on the flavor, though I got more in the aroma. A little bit of a grapefruit, the citrusy flavors. A little bit of a caramel malt backbone to it. And I don't even think there's caramel backbones in there. There's Belgian biscuit malt, honey malt, like those. But I think if you saw his videos, he had a real heavy boil. I think that might have helped in creating a little bit of a caramel flavor. But still, it's a pretty tasty home brew. Very good job, Jameson. I would drink this all day. For sure. This is really sessionable, really drinkable. So rating wise for Jameson's 1 pound pale ale, I'm gonna give this an 85. This is really tasty pale ale. would have wanted a little more of the fruity hops in the flavor, but it's still really good. So yeah, thanks for sending this out, Jameson. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to homebrew here, guys, and I probably won't. But when I come back home, me and Jakob are gonna do we call it sommerbælleøl. We haven't got a name for it yet, but it's gonna be a low ABV, about 3, like a British bitter. But we're gonna kind of go for the same concept as Jameson did with his 1 pound pale ale. And dry hop it a couple of times too. We haven't decided on the hop varieties yet, but we're thinking something along the lines of Motica, Citra, some of the more tropical and fruity hops. So it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna start brewing. Jakob is brewing like a beta version of it. He did that yesterday, I think. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that does it for this beer review. Remember to comment, subscribe, check out Jameson's channel if you haven't, and I'm gonna say cheers. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, and I'm gonna see you guys in another homebrew review.